All right, what do we got today? The Forgetful Bears by Lawrence Weinberg and illustrated by Paula Winter. Let's see here. Here are the Forgetful Bears, Mr. and Mrs. Forgetful, their children Sally and Tommy Forgetful, and oh yes, we can't forget Grandpa Forgetful. One spring morning, Miss Forgetful woke up and went to the window. What a beautiful day, she said. Wake up, everyone. Let's go to the country and have a picnic. Hooray, shouted Sally and Tommy Forgetful. We'll make the lemonade. They ran to the kitchen and squeezed lots of lemons. They added sugar, they added water. Soon the lemonade was ready, but they forgot about the picnic and drank it all themselves. I'll wake up Grandpa, said Mr. Forgetful, but he forgot where Grandpa's room was and walked into a closet. There on the shelf was his bowler hat. Just what am I looking for, he said, and put it on. Then he closed the door behind him and forgot to come out. Soon Miss Forgetful was ready to leave. All right, everybody, she called, let's go. But she forgot where the front door was. Instead, she opened the door to the closet. Ah, there you are, said Mr. Forgetful, who was standing inside. Have you forgotten that we're going on a picnic? At last, the four Forgetfuls found their way out of the house. They piled into their car and drove off. Suddenly, Miss Forgetful cried out, Turn back! I forgot the food. Mr. Forgetful headed back for town, but he forgot what street they lived on and couldn't find the house. Finally, Mr. Forgetful suggested they look for their house on foot. They walked up one street and down another. There's our house, cried Tommy Forgetful. No, our house is red, said Sally Forgetful. I thought it was blue, said Mr. Forgetful. Well, maybe we've moved, said Miss Forgetful. I'm tired. Let's go back to the car. But where was the car? Nobody could remember. Tommy Forgetful had a bright idea. Let's split up, he said. Each bear will walk in a different direction. The first bear to find the car will honk the horn and let the rest of us know where it is. And so the four Forgetful Bears went on their separate ways. Miss Forgetful walked down a street where there were many stores. A supermarket sign said, Big sale today. She forgot about the car and hurried inside the shop. Sally Forgetful walked down another street where there was a park. She forgot about the car and sat down to rest. Tommy Forgetful came to a bus stop. He forgot about the car and hopped on a bus. Mr. Forgetful kept walking and walking. He forgot about the car and walked straight out of town. Meanwhile, Grandpa Forgetful woke up. He rubbed his eyes and got out of bed. Where is everybody? He shouted. He went outside to look. There, across the street, was the family car. What luck, said Grandpa, and he drove off to find the other Forgetfuls. Soon he saw Sally Forgetful asleep on a bench. Poor child, she's tired, he said to himself. He stopped and carried Sally to the back seat of the car. A little while later, Grandpa saw Miss Forgetful leaving the supermarket. Poor woman, she sure is loaded down, he said. He took some of her packages and helped her into the car. Grandpa stopped for a light and saw Tommy Forgetful. Poor boy, why is he riding on the bus? Grandpa honked the horn. Come with us, Tommy. So Tommy hopped off the bus and slid in next to Grandpa. Where are we going? Tommy asked. It's such a nice day, Grandpa said. How would you like to go for a picnic in the country? What a wonderful idea, said Miss Forgetful. Why didn't I think of that? So they drove out into the country. Along the road, they spotted Mr. Forgetful walking very slowly. Grandpa stopped the car. Poor man, you look tired. Hop in, he said. Thank you, Mr. Forgetful said, but I never accept rides from strangers. But we're your family, shouted Miss Forgetful. I'm your wife, and this is your son, and this is your daughter, and this is your father. Well, in that case, said Mr. Forgetful, I guess I will get in the car, but don't tell me your names. I'm sure they will come to me. So they drove to a lovely spot by the river. They made sandwiches from the groceries Miss Forgetful had bought, and they all had a wonderful time, which they never forgot. And oh yes, this book is dedicated to Heather, Michael, Laura, and Janie. Oh my goodness. Oh, 100 ways to improve your memory. Maybe that was why the only one that remembered was Grandpa. Oh my goodness. This book was funny and sad. Can you imagine going around and just forgetting everything all of the time? Some days I have that. I can't remember what I was going or what I was going for. All right. The Forgetful Bears.